Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
This is Optimal Health Daily. Become a Beast in 5 years by Klemen Bobnar with DIYactive.com. And I'm your host and personal narrator, Dr. Neil. Welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, or welcome for the first time if you're new here. This is the podcast where I read to you from some of the most popular health and fitness blogs online. But with that, let's keep this intro nice and short and get right to it as we optimize your life. Become a Beast in 5 years by Klemen Bobnar with DIYactive.com. Here is a truth we all need to face. Our goals are not days or months away from us. Usually, they take years. In today's consumer society that wants instant gratification, instant solutions do very well. The 6-minute six-pack and the like attract masses of people who sometimes don't know what is promised is impossible. And even if they do know, they may try it anyway. We're very good at convincing ourselves. Do we want to believe that results can come without putting in real, consistent effort over a period of time? Maybe we do. Maybe there's something inside of us that subconsciously guides us toward easy solutions. However, if you want to enjoy real, long-term improvements in your looks, health, and general well-being, listen on. The long road to fitness. First, let's tackle a fundamental issue. If you stop training, you will lose your gains and increase fat slowly over time. We all know this, but we need to look more deeply into it. Most of us want to look good, be strong, fast, and agile. And we want this all the time. We don't want it for one summer or just 1 year. Generally, we'd like to be the person who can do all these things all the time. By acknowledging that, we're saying that so long as we want to keep what we have or improve upon it, we need to continue training. That means if you're 20 years old right now and you want to look good at 30, 40, 50, you have 10, 20, or 30 years of training ahead of you. Now, considering that, what's the rush? 1, you're not going to attain your dream physique in a short time, and even if you do, you're likely to get injured in the process. And 2, you're not going to be able to keep up your fitness because you haven't implemented the habit deeply enough yet. And really, there's nothing wrong with wanting to change your body as fast as possible. Most people don't feel good in their bodies, and they don't think that change is possible. So a quick change sounds good and can motivate you. A different approach. You're likely not entering a figure competition in 6 months, and we can take our time getting you into beast shape. Let's assume a timeline of 5 years and look at a specific exercise, the pull-up. Year 1, you can't do a single pull-up. Over the course of the year, with training rows, hangs, and negatives, you manage to get to 5 pull-ups, which is a very reasonable goal, even if you started off slightly overweight. Pull-ups can be done at home as well with some modification. Year 2. This year, you add 30 to 40 pounds to your pull-ups. This amounts to 2 to 5 pounds every month, a slight increase that practically everyone will be able to handle. This may be the time to invest in a good belt you can hang weights from, or even buy a gym-specific weight belt. Year 5. Every year, you added 30 to 40 pounds to your 5 pull-ups. Now you can do multiple sets of 5 pull-ups with 120 to 160 pounds, and you didn't get injured. You never overtrained. You are a beast. What you found was that You were never too tired to do other things outside of the gym, which is great if you're a busy student or an overstressed professional. You have a fantastic physique, and you are stronger than 99% of the population. Not only did you do that with pull-ups, but you also had similar gains on all the big lifts, possibly even closer to 50 pounds per year. And you still have many healthy years ahead of you to improve, if you wish to do so. Also, despite never training with maximum weights, you will always be able to perform far more than you do in the gym. Well, couldn't it be done faster? This is the question fitness professionals hear most. Why wait a year to make a significant change when a different program promises the same results in 6 weeks? It's certainly possible to progress faster than what we laid out earlier. The question isn't, can it be done? The question is, are there any benefits to doing it faster? Unless you're an athlete or a bodybuilder who has a definite deadline for when they need to be in top shape, you are in no hurry. But let's take a look at what can happen if you go too fast. As a result of wanting to get a certain number of pull-ups, you comprised form and ended up getting 10 crappy pull-ups at the end of year 1. Of course, you then started to add more weight. At first, everything was fine, but soon you pushed it too hard. Your bad form, combined with too much weight, resulted in a partial tear in one of your back muscles. Now you can't work out for 6 months. It takes another 6 months to get to the point where you can even do 1 pull-up again. Who is better off at that point, and likely at the 5-year mark too? It's the person who valued consistency over intensity. Consistency overall. Consistency isn't pretty. Who doesn't love going for personal bests as often as possible and trying out new exercises? You have to keep reminding yourself to stay patient and keep working at it, one chunk at a time. Because that is what consistency feels like. Work. It doesn't feel fun when you're doing the same thing over and over week after week. Or does it? You can always have fun in the gym, even if you're doing more of the same. By the way, you don't need to be, nor should you aim for 100% consistency. 80 to 90% consistency is going to give you comparable results without losing your mind. Remember to live a little. Wrap up. So if you're committed to fitness for life and you want to stay injury-free while progressing at a steady pace, give this 5-year plan a try. You'll be surprised how consistency impacts your overall health and fitness progression. It may even help you in other areas, like meal prep. You just listened to the post titled, Become a Beast in 5 Years by Klemen Bobnar with DIYactive.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Oikos presents 15 Seconds of Strength.
Here we go. Steve's got a trunk full of groceries and no one to help him.
Oh, that's tough, Jim. Looks like a 5-trip load at least.
He grabs the first bag, the second. Bob, it looks like he's trying to do it all in one trip. He shimmies the door open, steps over the dog. Oh, and he stumbles.
Oh, right into the kitchen without missing a beat. Jim, now that's a man who eats his protein-packed Oikos.
With 15 grams of complete protein in each cup, Oikos Triple Zero can help build strength for every day. Oikos, stronger makes everything better.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Dr. Neil here for my commentary. I love the question today's author Klemen asked. If you don't have a deadline for your fitness, then what's the hurry? Because hurrying progress will likely only lead to disappointment and possibly injury. But consistently showing up is a win itself. After all, what happens when you do reach that fitness deadline you've created for yourself? Do you now pat yourself on the back and say, well, I've reached my goal. Now I can stop working out completely? I hope not. So let's not rush to reach that goal. Instead, as the old saying goes, slow and steady wins the race. And that's especially true when it comes to our fitness goals. All right, that'll do it for another edition of Optimal Health Daily. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for listening all the way through. We really appreciate you sharing this show with someone. That's one of the best things you can do to keep the show going. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And of course, I'll be back here with more for you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.